Hello there, everybody. Hope you're doing well this morning. Well, let's say this morning here in America. My name is Mike with M&G Hydraulic Technologies, and what we're going to do today is we're going to rebuild a Honda carburetor. This carburetor fits many different engines. As you see on the description, it's anything from a Gx120 all the way up to a Gx340. And what that basically means is that if you have a pressure washer, if you have a tiller, if you have there's just lots of things, a go-kart, if you have a cultivator, if you have anything that has a Honda engine. Hey, hello, thank you guys, anything with the Honda engine between 4 horse all the way up to about a 13 horsepower. This video here will show you how to rebuild a carburetor and save you the time and headache from taking it to a shop and waiting a couple of weeks before they return it back to you. So I hope you like this video, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. Kundan Vlogs, hello there, thank you. And Vicky, hello bro, hello, good evening to you, guys. We're gonna rebuild a Honda carburetor. It's gonna be something like this right here. This is a carburetor right here. This one goes on a generator. Like I said, these carburetors can go on a lot of different things. They can go on a generator, they can go on a compactor, they can go on a sprayer, they can go on tillers, they can go on go-karts, they can go there's just so many different things. Lawnmowers especially, hundreds of different lawnmowers that these carburetors can go on. So if your carburetor is acting up, you're on the train, okay, be careful, Kundan, on the train. Be very careful out there on the train. Yes, one moment please. There you go. There you go, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I wasn't planning on doing a live today, but with them needing some carburetor work done, I figured I'd go ahead and do it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This might be about 1 hour long, so I don't know how long you guys can stay with me, but great story. Hello, great story. Thank you, great story. Thank you. I am good today. We're going to be replacing this. Now the main difference with these carburetors is some of these carburetors will have an automatic throttle control like this one here for eco throttles. It kind of saves gas when the engine just idling. So instead of the engine idling at full blast, this motor here will slow it down so it idles very low and it saves you gas. Some engines have that, some do not. The more expensive ones will have this motor up here. So if you're going to take this motor off, just maybe take a couple pictures so you can see exactly how it goes back together, because when I first took one of these apart, it was a little bit tricky for me. But since I had a brand new one to go back and look at, I was able to put it back together. Kind of got ahead of myself there. So I'm warning you guys to don't make that same mistake as me, because it can get tricky. Great story. Thank you, great story. Kundan, Vicky, thank you guys. I'm not sure all in all who's going to arrive on the live because I didn't put it out with time. I just did it real fast. So I really appreciate you guys being able to jump on my live stream. Thank you so much. But yes, once again, these carburetors fit many different engines and applications. We're anywhere from one other thing real quickly is Honda builds a lot of carburetors, but they don't build the machine entirely on what it goes to. For instance, you may find this carburetor on a DeWalt lawnmower. Well, Honda does not build DeWalt lawnmowers. They only build the carburetor and the engine. Vicky bro, yes, thank you so much. Like and a heart. Yes, very good, awesome. Namaste to you. Thank you so much. Ad running. So as I was saying, these carburetors are built by Honda, but Honda does not necessarily build the lawnmower if it's not a Honda lawnmower. It may be a Craftsman lawnmower, It may be a DeWalt lawnmower. It may be a Ryobi lawnmower. It may be a Walmart special. Who knows what it may be. Hi Rashmi. Hello Rashmi. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you Rashmi. Happy Navratri Day for you guys. Yes. And but we're gonna go ahead and open one of these carburetors up, and we're gonna get to work, and I'm gonna show you what to look for. And keep in mind, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Honda carburetor. It can be any carburetor that looks like this. Matter of fact, this goes to a generator. Let me show you the other one. I don't know if you can see here. It's a Honda 16100. So any carburetor that starts with 16100 is going to be like this. This one just has the little fuel lines. This one does not. That's the difference. And it's got the electric motor up here. This one does not. This one's very expensive. This one's not very expensive. But we're going to take apart this one right here. Hello, Rashmi. Hello. Yes. Navrati. Yes, yes, that's right. Hello, Rashmi, real world. Vicky, thank you so much. Thank you, Vicky, bro. So to take these apart, you just need basic tools that you probably already have, and I'm going to show you what I mean. You're going to need a number 10, a number 10, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver, a small one. Uh-oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me make you moderator. Hello, Sandra, sister. How are you? I'm so glad y'all's channel is back going. I was wondering what happened to the channel. Very good. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Yardav is sleep time for Yardav. Mute phone. Okay. So you'll need a number 10. You'll need one of these right here, or anything actually. You can be battery powered, but I don't want to break nothing or mess nothing up, so I'm going to use this right here. Family Wala Mina. Hello Mina. Kimu sleeping. Kimu sleeping. Har har mardarv. Yes. So we're going to take this nut. See, you got this one here, and then you got that one here. We're going to take this one off, because this takes the bowl off. Right here. Pops off. The reason you don't take that one off is because it'll drain the gas. So if you had it on there and you wanted to drain the gas, then that's the one you would take off. You take that one off and the gas comes out, and then you can put it back in. But we're going to take this apart all the way, and we're going to rebuild it, show you how to rebuild it. So that's why you take off that one that was right there, so this can come off. So whenever this comes off, you want to look inside here to make sure there's no trash. This one is very clean, so there's no trash. No trash at all. If there was, you can get you a brush and clean inside. Clean inside. Clean it very, very good with the brush. And then you can use, this is brake cleaner, but you can use carburetor cleaner. And if you're going to use carburetor cleaner like this one, carburetor cleaner, be very careful with this one, because this one is very, very strong, and it can mess up the O-rings inside the carburetor. And I'm going to show you what O-rings. There's one right there. Let me show you real quick, if I can get it out, hopefully. Yeah, right here. This spray right here can mess up this O-ring. This is a rubber O-ring. Harshu. Harshu. Hello, Harshu. This spray right here is so strong it can mess up these O-rings right here, and you don't want to mess this one up. So I don't use this spray because it's too strong. I use it for other stuff, but I'm not going to use it for this. I'm going to use this spray here because it's less strong and it won't ruin this rubber O-ring right here. So you want to make sure you don't ruin this one. You can take it out and then you can use this spray, but sometimes they're so stuck in there that if you take them out, you might rip it, you might pinch it, and then you're going to really need to replace it, when most of the time you can just leave this alone and you don't have to worry about replacing it. Because some of these Honda lawnmowers that they sell at Home Depot, the carburetor costs $20, brand new, in the bag, the whole thing. And then this kit that has this O-ring costs you $15. So you're kind of like, wow, like, do I just buy a kit or do I buy the whole carburetor? You'd buy the whole carburetor at that time. But this carburetor is a lot more than $20, so that's why we want to make sure we don't ruin nothing that we don't necessarily need to replace. Let's say we're trying to do this and spend as little as possible, next to nothing. So that's what I'm trying to teach you here, is how to spend next to nothing. So remove that very carefully. Some of them are rubber, some of them are like cardboard material. If they're cardboard material, leave them in there. Don't even take them out because you're going to destroy it more than likely. Next step. Inside here, you're going to have a jet. And you can see it looks like gold. You see that gold? We're going to take that one out next. We're going to take that. I'm watching the comments and it's kind of hard to watch the comments, but I see all you guys. Mina, Vicky, Sandra sis, I'm so happy you're on the channel. Rashmi, great story. Vicky bro, Preeti, how you doing Preeti? Hello, welcome. And Harshu. So we're gonna take out this gold, and they call that a jet. And I'm gonna take it out and show you what it looks like. I'm gonna let you see what it looks like right now. So that's why you want this screwdriver, and you push it in there, and then you want to take it out. You got to be very careful because that's brass and you can mess it up really, really easy. So if this bowl was full of varnish and a bunch of dirt, you probably want to spray some of this. Oh, before I do that, hold on. Can't believe it. Gotta put on glasses. Safety first. So you would, if this was dirty, you would just, you know, you would spray. You would spray it. Get your brush, clean it, spray it. And then it would look nice and clean. Put it over here to the side. And if you had a bunch of varnish buildup in there, you would spray inside. You spray inside. Then you can watch this right here. Oh wow. Who was that? Arjun. Hey, how are you? All right. Yes. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Bajujar, welcome to the vault. Yes, welcome, welcome. We want to take this off. All right. There you go. There's still another piece inside there that I'm going to get out in a moment, but I want to show you this. This right here is what they call the jet, like an airplane jet. And there's a very tiny, tiny hole in the middle. Very tiny, tiny hole. Very tiny. And you want to get you a wire, very skinny wire, and you want to push it to make sure it's clean. Just like that. Sometimes you need to get a bigger wire. These are called jet cleaners. They sell them at welding shops. So if you need to go get one of these, it'll save you a lot of time. So what you want to do with this is find you the one that almost fits the hole. That might be it. Nope, that's too big. Let's go one step down. Right here. Yeah, right there. And as you move it back and forth, this is like a file, so it'll help clean out that jet. You don't want to do it too much, just a little bit, because you don't want to make that hole bigger than what it's supposed to be, because then you'll have your engine running a little funny. So you want to make sure that you can see the hole and it's clean. So once you got that clean, you put it to the side. Then we still got another piece in here. This is how you get it out. You can just there you go. Now this is called the emulsion tube right here. And there's a bunch of little holes. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bunch of little holes all around it. I moved the camera. There's a bunch of little holes. It's kind of hard to see, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying. So again, you get you find the wire, because there's a bunch of different size wires. You got to find the one that fits in there. Alright, we're going to use this little wire, and we're going to poke all the little holes that are there. You want to poke them. Just like that. There's like 20 holes, so we got to poke them all. There's a bunch of them. Excellent. Boom comedian. Hello, Boom. Boomy. Boomy is here. So you want to make sure you push it through all the little holes, and there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. Right here. The hole is so little, it's kind of hard to see, but if you don't clean these out, your engine will not run right. I don't know if you can see that. And then you turn it around, and then there's more. There's about 20 of them, so you got to clean them all out. And then in the middle, right here in the middle, you get your big one. And you just push it all the way through, just like we did with the other one. See that? Just make sure it's clean, that there's nothing on there. Just like that. Make sure it's clean. And if you get a light, where's my light at? Right here. You can see all the holes and make sure that they're clean. Make sure that they're clean. So that one's good. We can put this one back. Hello, YouTube mom. Luck now, Usha. Hello, Usha. Welcome, welcome. We are cleaning carburetor. Maybe your motorcycles use something like this. This is very close to what you got. Okay, so now that we got that one cleaned, we're gonna take this off. We're taking this off. This is called a float. This is called a float. So when you got that in there, gas goes inside here and it fills up this. So when it fills up with gas, this goes up. It goes up and it stops the gas, no more gas. So when the engine is using the gas, this starts to go down and more gas comes in. And when it fills up, it goes up and it stops the gas. It's called a float. So when the gas is full inside here, it goes up, no more gas. When the engine is running and running and running, it's using up gas. So this starts to go down and more gas goes in here. So sometimes these get stuck and they don't move up and down, they stay stuck. So depending if it stayed stuck up, you're not going to get gas in your engine or in your carburetor. If it stayed stuck down and it doesn't move, it's going to flood and then gas is going to come out all around your carburetor. And a lot of people think that this is bad, and it's not bad. This is actually good. What's bad is the float or the needle, and I'm going to show you the needle right now. Watch. So we take out this pin right here. You got this silver pin. See that one right there? That one that I'm moving. You just take it out. Take out that. And then this comes off. Okay. This right here is what they call the needle. This little black point. It looks very pointy. That right there. Oop, that guy. That's the needle. It looks like this, like a point. So what that does is it goes inside that hole in here. Kind of hard for you guys to see. Inside that hole, the gas goes in here. The gas goes in here and it falls in that little hole there. And that's why this float, if it's not working right, this float, that's why it goes up and down. If this is not working right, it's not going to let gas come in, or it's going to let too much gas come in. That's the big difference there. So if you see that this needle looks damaged, you need to replace it. And that's where it gets tricky, because sometimes this little piece right here, the needle, this black thing, costs as much as a whole one brand new. So either you buy this one or you just buy the whole part for the same money. So that's why you gotta check to see how much the parts cost and how much the whole thing costs, because sometimes they cost very close to the same thing. I don't know why Honda does that, but it's just probably a manufacturing thing. Okay, so now that we got the float and the needle off, sometimes this needle can come out, but right now we're not going to take it off because it's kind of built on there and it's got a spring to keep it in place. I don't want to take it off because if I lose the spring, then I'm going to be crying, and I don't want to cry right now. RK, hello RK, welcome RK. Om Prakash, hello Om Prakash, welcome to the live. Welcome. So we're going to put this float to the side. One other thing real quick, if you see that there's gas inside this and you can shake it and you can hear that there's gas, This is no good no more. So you got to throw it away, because there's not supposed to be no gas in here. Zero gas. Alright, we're going to move on to the next part. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. Har, har. Yes, har, har. Now we're going to take the low speed jet out. So this low speed jet controls when the engine is idling on low and it's idling smooth. If it's kind of going like Goonie, hello Goonie, hello Goonie, Bagjurja, hello and welcome. Thank you for the membership. Thank you so much. If your engine is surging, it sounds like rum, rum, rum. That means that you got a problem right here with the low speed, and you got to take it out. You got to take out the low speed jet, and we're about to do that now. So with the screwdriver, you want to see back here that little black dot right there. It's not all the way through. I know it's kind of hard for me to explain this, but I'm going to do my best. This screw here, if you turn it in, you can see right there, right here, that black, that's that screw. So it doesn't look like it comes out a whole lot. So it looks like it's 2 turns in. So we're going to go ahead and just take it all the way out. Take it all the way out. Okay. And then this one, we got to be careful that we don't mess it up, because if we mess this one up, then we just have to go get a whole new carburetor, and we're not trying to do that. Hello Gunny, hello RK, Prakash, Om Prakash, hello, great story. Thank you so much for joining the live. Okay. With this same tool here, we can take out this just like that. You want to be very careful not to break it. There you go, right there. Right here. Okay. I'm going to go get something that I forgot to show you that you might need to clean this out. Okay, so once you got this out, you'll see it's probably going to be very hard to see, but there is an O-ring, one of these black ones. There's one that goes around right here at the top. It's very small. It's not this big. It's very small, and you want to make sure that that's still there, because sometimes they fall apart and they're no longer there, and you got to get another one. And that's where, like I said, that's where the price can get very close to the new carburetor. So it depends. Some carburetors cost, a couple $100. Some only cost $20. So, it just depends here in America what you want to do. So we're going to get this little wire. Inside this black screw, there's a hole in the middle, just like that. It's probably very hard for you guys to see, but you want to push this in there and you'll see it. You'll see it right there. Okay. Sometimes there's dirt inside that tiny hole in the middle. There's a very tiny hole inside here in the middle. It's very small, and if a piece of dirt gets in there, it's not going to run good. So that's why we got to use a little piece of wire, push it in there until you see the wire come out through the other side, right here through this hole. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there's a big hole right here in the middle, and then there's another tiny little hole right there. So once you clean that out, you're good to go. you got to make sure that that wire gets pressed all the way through, just like it did now. If that wire doesn't go through, you haven't cleaned it out correctly. So make sure that you clean out that very, very good. Otherwise, your carburetor is not going to run well. Shanti! Hello, Shanti! Welcome, Shanti. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Shanti the President. So in this hole right here, right there, that hole, you want to get air, and you want to put that right there, and you want to push air in there, because that air is going to go through all the little ports and channels, and it's going to try to blow all the dirt out of the way, kind of like push everything out to clean it. I like putting this red straw in that hole. There's a hole in here. Let me see if you can see it. Way inside, you see that little black, yeah, way inside there, that's a hole. And I push this way in there. And I clean it like, then you can get your gun and that kind of blows all the dirt out of the way. That way you don't have to worry about having trash inside here. Mina, Shanti, welcome, Shanti. So yeah, so now that you got that cleaned out, you want to make sure that none of these springs right here are broken, which it's rare, but it happens. You got a spring right here that returns that back. You want to make sure that that still works. It's not stuck, and if it is stuck, you just spray a little bit and free it up, because sometimes the gasoline will make it get stuck, so you want to just make sure you're just doing that. And if it's working well, this one does not have a spring, so this one you don't have to worry about it going back. This one does not have a spring. Now we're going to put it back together. We're going to put it back together. I'm sure you guys may have questions, but hopefully I can understand your questions, because I don't understand Hindi very, very much, but I'm going to try my best. Acha, acha, yes. Shukriya, shukriya. Okay, so we're going to put it back together, and I'm going to once again tell you what the parts are called as I put them back together. The parts we're going to start off first is with this low speed idle jet. We're going to put it back in there, and you just want to line up the wall of that screw with the back wall of the carburetor and push down, and it should stay down just like it did now. Once it does that, you want to go ahead and put your black screw, darn it, right here and tighten it. This is a plastic screw, so you don't want to do too hard wherever you might strip it out. And back here, if you remember back here, I'm going to put it about the same place that I took it out, which was about 2 turns in, about right there. We'll leave it there. That's done. We're going to move on to the next one. Next thing we're going to do is put the emulsion tube. We got to put this guy back in, and as you can see, the way I'm going to put it in, just like that, drop it in there so it can fall in there. Put the jet that we cleaned. The jets have numbers on the side for altitude purposes, so if you're going to replace this jet, you got to take the old jet with you to the shop, or tell them it's a number 55 or whatever number yours had on there. It's important you mention that, otherwise your engine won't run good either. So let's put that in there. And you don't have to put Loctite or nothing like that in there, just tighten it up And whenever you feel it bottom out right there, just give it a little bit more, just a little bit more, not too much, because it's brass and you can ruin it, so don't ruin it. Preeti, okay Preeti, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Now we're going to put the float. We're going to put the float in. And then we're going to get the pin. We're going to get the pin. Put the pin in. Just like that. Make sure it moves. See that? Everything is good. Now we're going to get the big O-ring. Put it in there. Very carefully so we don't damage it. Normally you can push it down. You can push it down with this and just kind of turn it to wiggle it in there. And once you do that, it stays in there. It doesn't come out. It's in there. Now you can see the black O-ring. It's fit nicely. Very good. Next thing, we put the carburetor bowl back on. This can go on any way, but typically I always put this screw opposite from this. So if you can see, this is pointing that way and this one is pointing to me. That's the way I like to put it. And then we can put this one here. Get you your 10 millimeter and tighten it back up. Just snug it up. You don't want to overdo it because you don't want to break it. Because if you break it, then you have to go buy a new one. So once again, this is a carburetor that goes on a Honda engine. This carburetor can be found on hundreds of different engines, not necessarily just Honda. It could be Kohler, it could be Briggs and Stratton, it can be a Kawasaki engine, possibly even a Harley Davidson. Not necessarily Harley Davidson brand, but something similar to that. And the taking it apart and rebuilding it like I just did is going to be very similar. So that experience can help you on a different brand carburetor, but the one we're looking at here goes on a Honda lawnmower, an HRC 216. It can also be a HR 215. HR, you know, Honda has probably 100 different lawnmower model numbers, and the carburetors are almost all the same as far as taking them apart and cleaning them. It's all the same. So whatever the case may be, pay attention to what you're doing and take pictures of what you're doing. So if you have a trouble putting it back together, you have an idea since you took pictures and all that. One other thing real quick, you have another hole right there, that brass colored hole right in there. Right there. You can take you the air gun and blow inside there as well when you have it all apart. Only do that when you have it all apart. Don't do it now that it's all back together, because you can probably ruin some stuff in there. And we don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. Well, for now, that's the whole class. Took about 40 minutes, 35 minutes to rebuild this carburetor. And we're done, we're finished. I was thinking it would have took about an hour, but it took just a little bit less. So I'm happy that you guys stayed to watch the whole time. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's right there. FS55 steel weed eater, brush cutter, whacker, grass whacker, whatever you want to call them. This one does not work. So tomorrow I'm gonna do a live to fix this one. Probably about the same time as right now. So I hope you guys can join me for this repair tomorrow. Same time as the live is today. Same time. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching my live stream on how to repair or rebuild the carburetor for a Honda engine. If you guys have any questions, you can ask. If not, then we'll just go ahead and call it the video finished and move on and get some other work done. But I just wanted to make a video to show you guys how this is cleaned out. So once again, Om Prakash, Family Wala, Vicky Bro, thank you for the super chat, Vicky Bro. Mina, hello Mina. Sandra, Shanti sister, thank you for stopping by. Rashmi ENT and Rashmi World, thank you for stopping by. You're most welcome anytime. Preeti Signs, thank you sister. And RK, thank you RK for stopping by. Great story. Thank you for coming for a little while. Great story. I need to go on your live stream as well. Gunny. Hello Gunny and Harshu. All you guys for stopping by and saying hello, giving me a like. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your support all the time. Well guys, as you can see, not many tools were needed to rebuild or overhaul the carburetor. As you can see, this little kit here, this, and some spray. I can fit everything in my hand that I needed to fix the carburetor, which you can't do that with a lot of different tools. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go ahead and yes, and Bagjurja family, yes, thank you for the membership. I almost forgot about you, brother. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a live for the over there, the steel, and that might take me 1 hour as well. So if you guys have an hour to watch, I would really appreciate it. Rainshri, hi. Rainshri, hello. Well, yeah, we were rebuilding this carburetor, Reishi, and we finished. So once again, I appreciate you guys' support and love. Joseph at school, Mina. Joseph at school. I appreciate your support. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, showing me love. I really appreciate it. I haven't went live in probably close to 3 weeks. I've been busy, but now I need to start making some lives to show you guys that I really appreciate your love and support. So thank you. Oh yes, wow. Barjurjar family, excellent. Thank you so much, brother. Wow, thank you so much. Really appreciate it so much. You guys are awesome. I love all you guys. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you learned something from the video. And okay, thank you Mina. Okay, perfect. Excellent Mina, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and remind you guys once again, it is 12:15 p.m. almost lunchtime America. So tomorrow I'll do live at the same time. So I hope I see you guys tomorrow. And yes, husband super chat Mina, yes, thank you. Shukriya. I'm learning a little bit of Hindi, so I'm learning a little bit of Hindi, little at a time. Didi, shukriya, main achahon, आपका से हो, doja, chicken masala, idli, lady finger, you know, a little bit. I'm learning a little bit of Hindi, a little bit. I'm getting better every day. I hope so. So thank you once again. Sony Vlog sister, hello. Yes, we were fixing this Sony Vlogs, and we already finished. Tomorrow at the same time I have another live, so I hope you can join tomorrow for another live stream, and I will be happy to see all you guys again. Yes, Happy Vlogs. Hello, Happy. Haven't seen you in a long time, but thanks for stopping by. You're always welcome. Thank you, thank you. So once again, I love all you guys. Thank you for your donations, and thank you for your love and support. I will see you tomorrow at the same time for how to repair this right here. This guy. Sony Vlogs, oh my dear. Oh yes, my dear. Thank you again so much. Wow. Wow, yes. Thank you, dear. We're going to fix this one tomorrow around the same time today. So, all you guys will be able to see, and I really appreciate your support, and I truly hope that I can see you guys tomorrow again. You guys are a big YouTube family, and I appreciate that, and I love all of you guys. So once again, you're not health not good. Oh, I'm it well fast. Excellent. Yes. So I will see you guys tomorrow at the same time. I hope you guys can make it. I know it's a little bit late for you guys. It's what is it? Almost 11 o'clock at nighttime. So once again, thank you guys. Great story. Family Wala, Mina, and your husband. Happy Vlogs. Thank all you guys. Vicky, bro, thank you. Rashmi 1, Rashmi 2, thank you sisters so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Ram Ram. Har Har. And happy Navratri. Yes, yes. Bye bye. Love you guys. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.